Imagine flying in the air like Iron Man, right? Or even have your own DeLorean Back to the Future car. I mean, being able to fly in the air without any sort of fossil fuels, purely using electricity. Execute Order 66. Do it. Do it. It's a bit of a mix of movies there, but all right, we got it, okay? Interesting article because plasma jets, right, could be a thing someday. And probably utilizing superconductivity as well. Superconductors will definitely have a play in the situation. But this is the article I want to talk to you guys today about. This scientist says he's built a jet engine that turns electricity directly into thrust. Don't know about you guys, but I turn my power directly into thrust as well. Give us a like, subscribe. We are making daily videos here, guys, but I want to quickly read a little bit of this article from Futurism, okay? Really, really cool looking website. They say a lot of cool looking things. They say a lot of cool looking things. They say a lot of cool things and do, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. The past autumn, a professor at the Wuhan University named Tang was hard at work piecing together a thruster prototype that at first sounds too good to be true. Yes, the Wuhan University. Same city, different part of the city. Don't worry, you get what I'm trying to say. The basic idea, he said in an interview, COVID, that's what I was trying to say, all right? The basic idea, he said in an interview, is that his device turns electricity directly into thrust, okay? No fossil fuels required. Now, by using microwaves to energize compressed air into a plasma state and shooting it out like a jet, okay? Tang suggested, without a hint of how do we pronounce this one?
Aggrandizement.
Aggrandizement. Jeez, who writes these articles? That it could likely be scaled up enough to fly, commercial passenger planes. Eventually, he says it might even power spaceships. Mind blow, right? Wow. If what he's saying is correct, wow. Needless to say, these are grandiose claims. Absolutely. Of course, we need to see an actual demo, a live working demo. A thruster that doesn't require tanks of fuel sounds suspiciously like science fiction. It does, all right? Like the jets on Iron Man's suit in the Marvel movies, for instance, or the thrusters that allow Doc Brown's DeLorean to fly in Back to the Future. Good old Iron Man, right? Out in the DeLorean. Yeah, we get it now? All right. But in Tang's telling, his invention, let's just call it the Tang Jet, that's what they say here, which he worked on with Wuhan University collaborators, this technology could have civilization shifting potential here in the non-fictional world. Can you imagine having a taxi, like your own Uber, come to your house and it flies from the sky and then it picks you up and then takes you off, right? We actually talked about supercapacitors, superconductivity, not supercapacitors, superconductivity. Another video probably a week ago. I will link it in the description below. But yes, that's one way of getting a lot of power to an appliance, right? Yeah, superconductivity. Now, essentially, the goal of this technology is to try and use electricity and air to replace gasoline, he said. Global warming is a major threat to human civilization. Fossil-free technology using microwave air plasma could be a solution. All right. He anticipates that this happening fast, apparently. This is how fast he thinks that this could happen. He reckons in 2 years, he says, he thinks Tang Jets could power drones. In a decade, he'd like to see them fly a whole airplane. Wow. Like, these are huge claims. Is him, this guy, Tang, and his people that work with him on these projects, are they able to back these claims up and actually get something working? Interesting that this tech is coming out of China. Does that change the whole power game a little bit? Now that if this technology is real, China has this tech now, but America and the rest of the world don't. Interesting, right? I think this is a little scary, but interesting. All right. So he anticipates this happening fast, right? That would be awesome if it happened in that time span, obviously, but it's difficult to evaluate whether Tang's invention could ever scale up enough to become practical. And even if it did, there would be substantial energy requirements that would doom aerospace applications. So superconductivity, right? Superconductors, and you get what I'm trying to say. You would need that, a really good working superconductor, right? We did a video, go check it out. One thing's for sure, if the tech works the way he hopes, the world will never be the same again. Now, Tang says he first stumbled upon this idea, get ready for this, okay, for the plasma thruster, when he was trying to create synthetic diamonds. The guy's in a laboratory, he's obviously a genius. He's trying to make fake diamonds because he wants to be a woman's best friend. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Wow, he's trying to make fake diamonds, okay? As he tried to grow them, these diamonds, using microwaves, he recalls he started to wonder, I ponder and wonder and think, right, whether this same technology could be used to produce thrust. Looks like it could be. It looks like it could be, right? Other huge stories, like the coronavirus and Elon Musk calling his daughter, son, whatever that name is. Big stories like that took the media by storm, right? Especially the coronavirus. A lot of these stories took his shine, took his light away. When he made this announcement, no one really listened to it because the world was going to shit back in 2020, right? So, because of that, right, there was little fanfare surrounding the sheer scope of his ambition for the technology, right? And it went overlooked that Tang sometimes sounds as though he's invented a hammer and is now seeing a lot of things as nails. Now, after describing his plans to conquer aerospace with his new thruster, for instance, he starts to describe plans to take on the automotive industry as well, with jet-powered electric cars. Wow, this is cool, okay? I think the jet engine is more efficient than the electric motor. You can drive a car at much faster speeds he mustered. That's what I have in mind, to combine the plasma jet engine with a turbine to drive the motor vehicle, right, the car. But you wouldn't want to drive behind it, he warned, because you could be scorched by its fiery jet stream. You know how some car modders, like West Coast Customs, when it comes to exhibit, I'm going to pimp your ride, you know, they've changed the name now, though that was a while ago, but I think one of the shows, one Pimp My Ride, they ended up putting this really, really awesome flamethrower blowtorch on the back of this guy's exhaust pipe. And I don't think it's illegal. Like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal, right? But as soon as he pushes the accelerator, the pedal to the metal, like the fire comes out. Can you imagine that, right? You'd be scorched. But yeah, you would not want to drive behind it. Now, over the course of this interview, by the way, we're almost finished with this. We'll say goodbyes in a second, but over the course of this interview, Tang also brought up the possibilities of using the technology, get ready, to build projectile weapons, launch spaceships, power boats, apparently, and even create a new type of stove for cooking. Now, on the last point, Tang said that he already built a prototype kitchen stove powered by a microwave air plasma torch. It's a big tongue-twisting bunch of words, but it's so deafeningly loud, it sounds like a constant lightning strike. Imagine cooking dinner and the kids are in the background like, "Mom, what's for dinner?" And you've got a constant lightning strike sounding an appliance in your kitchen. I feel the power! So yes, look, the guy's obviously a bit of a genius, it would seem. Can he live up with his claims? Can he get these appliances working? And if so, this means it's in China's hands. Is this a scary prospect? Is this a scary thought for the rest of the world? I don't know. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Interesting nonetheless. I hope the tech does come out. That'd be awesome, right? If you guys like this video, we're making daily videos on this channel. Channel 2, but of course we also have channel 1. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. My dog is sitting on some of my pillows. At Tall Boy Gareth. I've been tall. My name is Gareth, and I'll see you lovely ladies and gents tomorrow. See ya. Bye.